Welcome back to Witch Hat Atelier. Anime Review, episode number 5. We are here discussing it's episode 4, excuse me. Yes, we're discussing the 4th episode of the series, Meetings in Kalhn. This adapts from the entirety of chapter 5 of the manga, plus the first 17 pages of chapter 6. So we start off with Coco attempting to do a spell, trying to draw it, and doing fire, and of course causes a fire there, and turns the pen. It's not exactly, because apparently Quasar just picked this thing completely at random, so he just takes his apprentices, and of course also he can show that she can fly. So it takes all 4 of his apprentices to Kalhn, this village, to get a particular pen for Coco, get some ink for her. And they show around the town. There's also this weird alleyway stuff. And then they arrive at the shop. Now, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at the shop like presented here in the anime. It's almost like the very famous scene from the very first Harry Potter movie where Harry goes to Ollivanders for the first time. This scene is played up like that particular scene. Because, of course, like, if you've ever seen a scene from the very first Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, though in the UK it's referred to as the Philosopher's Stone, because no, that was not the movie's fault for change. The movie was going from the American title. In the UK it's referred to as the Philosopher's Stone, where he's in awe and all the Diagon Alley and how my wands are. Here you have Coco referred to as gawking at this big tree in the middle of this shop, and it turns out that the inking that they make for the witches to use actually come from this very tree. And of course, like, apparently this guy who runs the shop, which of course he does know Coco, it's the first time he's met her, and of course basically telling you, oh yeah, this is the owner of the shop, and of course the guy works with his grandson to make all the awesome stuff here. And they go upstairs. Coco does stop by one floor, I think it's the second floor of the place, where I think she's looking at the grandson making a pen. And of course they show the process of how to make the ink, where they take a branch off the tree. So of course it's based on a legend where a silver tree fell in love with a witch and offered its blood to make ink, and branches to make the pens. So puts a little fire spell underneath, which is drawn, puts it in water, makes the ink. Everything goes well, and then Coco sees this mysterious person with this weird eyeball, and then she races outside, and the other 3 follow after her. Corey does not notice this at all. He's like, your shop is awesome. And I'm sure the owner appreciates the fact his shop is awesome. Like, basically the high praise, but they disappeared. So, the 4 of them chase after this person, and then they end up in a weird alternate dimension where the ground is very smooth, and they're not in the town they were in, and of course Tuddy basically does levitation, look around figure out where this place is, and then she comes back, oh crap, we have to run. And they have to run because a freaking dragon is here. Yes, a dragon. Which of course they escape, and Coco does see like it's matching. Of course he does interrupt Alto, which she gets very angry at. And look at basically the other one of the 3 manages all the holes. They go through, and that's it for that. Corey does notice they're gone, and then of course he looks around, can't find them. And then of course the bar creature that Coco brought in, I think was just in the previous episode. Yeah, just in the previous episode. And then of course we go after her, and that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. Really good, and well, we have only 9 more to go. Which means, as of right now, this will be the next one finished after Chain Soldier. Chain Soldier is releasing episode 7 this week, so that has 5 more to go. This one will be obviously next. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much the particular video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, notifications. Well, next up we have is Open Topics. Not anime open topics, that's going to save a little bit. Open Topics. And I have something to discuss here, okay? Feel? But, bye.